Hey everyone, welcome back. You ready to dive deep with us again?
Always ready to go deep.
Awesome. So today we're taking a look at the future, really.
Get you a feeling.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. Or at least how robots might be feeling it.
Oh, I like that. Robotic feeling. It's a whole new world.
It really is, and Meta is kind of leading the charge here with some pretty mind-blowing tech they've been developing.
Yeah, they've released some really interesting stuff recently.
We're talking Digit 360, Sparsh, and DIGITPLEXUS. Have you had a chance to dig into these?
Oh, absolutely. I've been geeking out over these for the past few weeks. There's so much to
All
unpack.
right, well, let's start unpacking then. So Digit
Oh.
360, it's a fingertip, right?
Well, it's like a robotic fingertip. Yeah.
With how many sensors? It was a crazy number, right?
Over 8 million. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
8 million tiny sensors all on one fingertip.
8 million.
Yeah.
It's hard to even picture that kind of density.
It is, and the sensitivity is just off the charts. We're talking millinewtons here.
Millinewtons. Remind me what that means in like real world terms.
Okay, so a millinewton is 1,000th of a newton, which is a unit of force. And get this, a millinewton is about the same force as the weight of a small paperclip.
So this fingertip can feel something as light as a paperclip. That's incredible.
It is, and it opens up a whole new world of possibilities for what robots can do. I mean, think about surgery.
Oh, wow. Yeah. The precision you'd need for something like that.
Exactly, or handling really fragile objects, things the robots just couldn't do before.
And didn't Meta also come out with that Reskin tech a while back?
Yeah, Reskin is like this flexible, almost skin-like sensor. You can put it on a robot's hand, arm, foot, wherever.
So they're really going all in on this whole robot touch thing, huh?
It seems so. And the best part is, these technologies can work together. Like Reskin could provide more general tactile data, while Digit 360 is used for fine manipulation tasks.
So it's not just about one breakthrough, it's about building a whole system.
Exactly, and that's where something like Sparsh comes in.
Ah, yes, Sparsh. So this one isn't a sensor though, right?
You got it. Sparsh is more like, well, think of it like a brain for touch. It's an encoder that helps robots make sense of all that tactile information.
Okay, because I imagine with millions of sensors, you're going to get a lot of data.
A lot of data. And that's the thing with most tactile sensors out there. They're designed for very specific tasks, but Sparsh is different.
They're more adaptable.
Way more adaptable. They trained it on this massive data set of tactile images, over 460,000. It can interpret data from all kinds of sensors, even the ones we haven't even invented yet, potentially.
So you're saying Sparsh could learn to understand touch in ways we haven't even thought of yet?
It's definitely possible. The potential here is huge, especially when you think about real-world applications.
Give me an example. Like, how would Sparsh actually work in practice?
All right, picture this. You've got a robot working in a warehouse, sorting packages.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Now, some packages are heavy, some are fragile. With Sparsh, the robot can instantly adjust its grip strength, how much pressure it applies, depending on what it's handling. No need to reprogram it for every single item.
Wow. So it's like the robot is developing a sense of touch, learning how to interact with the world around it.
That's a great way to put it. And here's the cherry on top. Sparsh is open source. Anyone can use it, build on it, improve it.
Ah, so it's not just Meta working on this, it's the whole research community.
Exactly. It's a collaborative effort, which is really exciting for the future of robotics.
I love that. But okay, I have another question. We've got Digit 360, we've got Reskin, and now Sparsh. That's a lot of tactile information coming in from different sources. How do you even begin to coordinate all of that?
Ah, great question. And that is where DIGITPLEXUS comes in. This is where it all comes together.
So it's like the missing piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. DIGITPLEXUS is a platform that integrates and manages the data from all these different sensors. It's like the central nervous system for robotic touch.
Okay, I'm starting to get the full picture here. Digit 360 is like the nerve endings, Sparsh is the brain processing the signals, and DIGITPLEXUS is the network connecting it all.
Perfect analogy. It takes all this raw data and turns it into something the robot can actually use to control its movements, to interact with its environment safely and effectively.
This has huge implications, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you think about robots working alongside humans.
Absolutely. With this kind of tactile sensitivity, robots could work in all sorts of environments that were previously off limits. They could assist surgeons in delicate procedures, work in factories alongside human workers, even explore hazardous environments.
It's like we're on the verge of this whole new era of human-robot collaboration.
And it's not just about what robots can do, it's about how they can do it. With a sense of touch, robots can interact with the world in a much more nuanced and dare I say, human way.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What will the robots of the future be capable of? What will they feel?
That's a question we'll have to keep exploring. But one thing's for sure, the future of robotics is looking pretty touchy-feely.
I love that. Well, on that note, we've got to wrap up for today. Thanks so much for taking us on this incredible deep dive. It's been truly mind-blowing.
The pleasure was all mine. It's always fascinating to delve into these cutting-edge advancements and ponder the possibilities they hold.
Absolutely. And to all our listeners out there, keep those minds open and those imaginations sparked. The future is full of surprises, and we can't wait to explore them with you. Until next time, happy diving.